Not the ending you expected or wanted or all that. So it's got to be a tough night for everybody here.
Definitely. It was a tough season, as you know, bud. And, we got to give ourselves some credit. We did fight towards the end of it after losing 6, if not 7 in a row, putting ourselves in a desperate situation. Playing well last week in Washington. We battled today. Just came up a little short against a good team.
How did you feel? Obviously, you were limited by the calf.
No, I didn't. I couldn't really run, so I just played power play and was out there for just some support. So it was a bit frustrating not to be able to go out and do something. And then, when I went out there at the end, and if there was any pressure on me, I couldn't really move, so I ended up turning the ball over at the end.
Was it your call to play, or did Darius come to you and ask you to play?
I think it was mutually agreed upon amongst the coaching staff and myself. But I definitely wasn't in game. I was not 100%, I'm sure. So I think what happened last game in Washington, I got hurt in the second quarter, and I stayed on the bench, and we had a good flow and good rhythm and good chemistry going on. I think they just wanted to maintain that. So they asked me if I was okay with doing that again. I said, of course.
It seemed like Rochester did a really good job, especially after the first 10 minutes or whatever, keeping you guys at a distance.
Mm-hmm. It seemed like they just adjusted and they packed it in, and we didn't get off enough quality shots to be much of a threat. And when we did, Matt Finks made some good saves. So they adjusted to our offense there in the beginning, and like I said, they packed it in. And, we got to adjust to their defense as well. We didn't seem to do that very well.
I think the last 3 quarters, second, third, and fourth, you guys had the last possession, either a timeout or on a whistle, and just couldn't seem to get a shot to the net.
Yeah, well, we seemed a little confused at times. I don't know which quarter it was, but it was like 12 seconds, and come on, go ahead, let's run the play, and nothing really happened. No one ever, was supposed to start a play, didn't really start it, and so I don't know if we lost track of the time or whatever, we didn't even get a shot off. So yeah, that's disappointing. And of course, the last one at the end, it's going to be hard on me for the next couple days as I turn it over. But I'm not sure if anybody was open or not, so I'd like to see the replay of it. But they probably knew what our play was because we've been running it for the entire season.
John, you're one of the few guys on this team that's been a Bandit on a non-playoff season. You've made it every year since 2002. I know. Thanks for reminding me. It's never fun to do it, but in this situation with 8 out of 9 making it to be that one team is got to be hurtful.
It is, and I know that we're with only a 9-team league. I know we're in a tight league. Anybody, we literally could win the championship. We win today, we're in the playoffs. It doesn't surprise me if the 8th place team wins the championship because there's so much parity in our league, and unfortunately, we put ourselves in that 6-game losing streak and put ourselves in a position to be team out. We couldn't just seem to win one, and I can't explain what happened, but unfortunately, it didn't work out for us. And is it embarrassing to be the team out of only 9? A bit, but I also understand that all the teams are very competitive.
Does that mean you'll come back with a vengeance next year?
With a vengeance? I'd like to say yes, but I love playing lacrosse, as you know. But this year was tough on me because I was hurt a lot. Right from training camp, with my knee, my hamstring, my calf, my other calf. It definitely plays havoc with my mind, and especially when we're losing, it's a lot easier to take when you're winning. But I don't know what's going to happen for next year.
How about for next month? Peterborough? Anything about that?
I talked to the Peterborough coach there, Jamie Batley, about my status, and I think it totally depends on how I feel health-wise. And summer lacrosse is a lot of games in a short period of time. I know that last summer really took a toll on my body. That's probably why I was hurt a lot this year. We played a tough Ontario finals against Six Nations, and I know I got my body beat up pretty good, and I went into the Man Cup and I was pretty sore, and I played and I don't know, I think I just had some nagging injuries. My knee was really sore coming into training camp this year and trying to get that fixed, and my knee calf went. So summer is a huge commitment. I still love playing summer lacrosse, and this year it's a 20-game season, but it just seems like a lot on me. So I'm not sure what's happening there. I'm going to have to reassess my body in a couple of weeks and see how I feel, talk to my wife. I know my kids want me to play. Whenever I talk to them, one more year, Dad, because they love coming to Buffalo and they love going to Peterborough. And I'm fortunate to play with 2 great organizations, so it makes it a lot of fun for me and my family. So it's tough to let go. We'll see what happens.
Thanks, John.